Hey guys, it's Jen from beautyriotx, and today we are talking about some of my favorite fall beauty products. I'm happy to say that more than half are drugstore, so that's fun. I'm not gonna chew your ear off, but make sure if you haven't heard, I have a big giveaway going on right now. I will list it in the box below in case you're interested in checking it out. And without further ado, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna start with eyeshadow palettes. I'll do the high-end first. And the first one is, oddly enough, the Anastasia Prism palette. Wait, what is this called? Yeah, Prism palette. Something about this is just very, I mean, with the exception of like this bright yellow, something about this is very comforting and just warm to me. All right, the next is by Makeup Revolution. No, it's not. It's by Makeup Forever. And this is the Lustrous Shadow Palette. This is a beautiful palette. I actually got this on sale at Sephora like a year or two ago. It's beautiful. This red color is gorgeous. I love kind of the taupey matte shades in here. A really pretty palette. If you guys see it around or on sale, I would definitely pick it up. All right, the next I'm not gonna get into too much because I've talked about this recently. This is the Persona Identity palette. Most of these palettes need no explanation on, honestly. I'm gonna go through and say, this is great for fall, this is great for fall, it's beautiful, blah, blah, blah. But this is great for fall. P.S. If you wanna try any Persona eyeshadows, first off, they're really good quality. And they do have like small palettes now out that are cheaper than this full one. So if you wanna try it, but you don't wanna buy the full one, I would check those out because they're really cute. The next is by Violet Voss. This is the Holy Grail palette. Just a really nice array of reds, browns, oranges, really, really pretty. These two shades are some of my favorite for like transition colors and everything. The next got an odd amount of like not great reviews, and I don't know why. This is the Sephora Pro Pigment Palette. Now I understand this is a pricey palette. This is $60 or something like that. I mean, you get 28 shades in here. They're really good quality. I don't really understand why some people didn't like them, but I mean, to each her own, I guess. I highly recommend these. They're very nice. They're good quality. I know a lot of like regular Sephora palettes are like questionable, like some are good, some are bad. I think I have a few of these pro palettes and I think they're all like across the board really good. All right, and here are some of my favorite drugstore palettes. The first is from Milani. This is the Bold Obsessions palette. I can't get over how good quality this palette is. It's worth the $15, $20 to pick it up. I think at Walmart they're like $15, and I think they have like two more. They just came out with like a taupey one and like an all warm one or something like that. This is a beautiful palette. I have some of it on my eyes today. Highly recommend. The Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance dupe. It's a great palette. I love the mattes from Wet n Wild. They definitely are a home run for me. The last four are, oh my god, surprising, from Makeup Revolution, which I'm so glad they're available, more readily available to us now in the States. The first two are Re-Loaded palettes. They're pretty new, actually. The first is the Basic Matte palette, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a basic matte palette. Really good shade selection. I use this a few times a week. The next is one of their new Neutrals palette. This is the Neutrals 3 palette. This palette is fucking gorgeous. Gorgeous. These palettes are $7. I don't understand how Makeup Revolution does it. If you haven't tried any of these palettes yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. All right, the next, this actually became one of my favorite palettes ever. Chocolate, this is the Chocolate Orange palette, and it looks like a chocolate bar, which is reminiscent of Too Faced, but I don't care because this is $15 and the Too Faced ones are like $50, So again, this is the Chocolate Orange palette. I love orange eyeshadow, and this palette filled that desire for me. The last one is like amazing. It's a bit bright for fall. I use a lot of these shades year round, but I definitely reach for it the most in the fall. This is the Life on the Dance Floor Guest List palette. I fucking die over this color right here. Oh my god. Sensational. All right, the next thing we're gonna talk about are blushes. The one I'm wearing today is by Jordana. The color is Coral Sandy Beach, which fall, but it's just a beautiful kind of corally pink shade, but it's not too bright or light. It just gives enough of a flush to the skin. The next is from Essence, and this is the Satin Touch blush in Satin Love, and it's just a really nice, it's like a nude. It's like a nude blush. All right, the next is from Milani again. This is from one of their trios. This is the Flowers of Love trio, and it comes with, I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. Is this a highlight? No, it's matte, so I really don't understand what the deal with this one is, but these two these two blushes are lovely. The next is from Urban Decay, and this is their Afterglow blush in Fetish, one of my favorite blush colors ever. Really, really pretty. Not too deep, not too light. P.S. I actually just saw this on the Nordstrom Rack website, and I think it's like $12 for this now, along with a bunch of other shades. And the last blush is from Wet n Wild. This is their Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine. So, so pretty. Ugh. My only issue with this is that it tends to blend with your bronzer a little bit because it has a tiny bit of like a neutrally brown even undertone. So I have to be careful when I use this because I don't like it to look like actual bronzer. All right, the next few are highlighters, and the first one is from Hourglass. This is the Hourglass Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. If you like in-your-face highlighters and you wanted to try Hourglass, want to make a splurge, 20% off is coming up again from Sephora. I highly recommend this. It does not disappoint. The next is what I'm wearing today. This is from Ulta. This is the LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powder in 50 watt. This is a beautiful champagne highlight. It's a little drier than a lot of highlights that I like. Like, it's not as creamy, but it does its fucking job like a champ. The next is from Master Chrome, and I know I don't like pink highlighters, but this rose gold Master Chrome highlighter is beautiful and not like overly pink or overly gold. It just gives a really nice pretty sheen and doesn't look like I have a pink highlighter on. The next is from Pixi, and this is in collab with Aspen Novart, and this is the Glowy Powder in Santorini Sunset. Again, it's more of a champagne-y kind of highlight, but it's definitely more intense than the LA Girl Strobe. All right, and last but not least are lip products. The first one I'm wearing today is from Nudestix. It's in the shade Freckle. It speaks for itself. It's gorgeous. So I'm just gonna show you the swatches, tell you the names, and you can be the judge of why I like them for the fall. So the first one over here is from Kat Von D. This is Project Chimps. The second one is from Too Faced. This is Chocolate Milkshake in their tube lipsticks. The third one is from Sephora, and this is the Sephora Lip Cream in 27. The next is from Nudestix. This is the color Wicked. It's kind of a gel balm for lip and cheek. And the last is, again, from Nudestix, and it's the color Freckle. All right, and here are some of my drugstore favorites. Starting over here, we have ColourPOP Luxe Lipstick in number 27. Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Behind the Bleachers, BH Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick in Lust, and Milani Liquid Lipstick Matte Lip Cream in Obsession. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the box below some products that you just gravitate towards during the fall. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.